We are so excited to welcome you to the Irving Middle School. We are happy that you have joined us today to celebrate the official ribbon cutting of this flagship project. At the Irving, we focus on cultivating a safe and engaging learning environment in which students are able to make their thinking visible through, to talk about what they're learning through explanation and demonstration of their reasoning. This new green infrastructure project redesign will allow us to accomplish our mission each and every day. Through our physical education classrooms and our science classrooms, students will be able to use this space to truly make their thinking visible about what they are currently learning in their classes. We are excited about the endless learning opportunities that this new project will help us to do at our school. This morning, I am honored to welcome Mayor Marty Walsh to the podium to begin this ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. Thank you very much, Ms. Davis. And I want to thank you for the great leadership here that you show at our school. How's everyone doing today? Are you supposed to be in class right now? Who's in class right now? Who's supposed to be in class? So you want me to keep this going for like 3 hours? All right, we'll see. Let me just thank you guys for coming out today, and let me just introduce a few people. We have the superintendent of the Boston Public Schools with us, Tommy Chang, with us today. We have the executive director of the Water and Sewer Department, Henry Vitale, with us today. Now, what Henry's job is, when you guys get up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you know when you turn the water on? The water comes out, and then you take a shower, and the water comes out, and all that stuff. You flush the toilet, the water goes away. This guy here is responsible for all of that, Henry Vitale. So how about a round of applause? Because it would be tough having to get a bucket and taking a bath out of a bucket, right? Like a lot of our grandparents and our parents did years ago in their home country. So I'm going to thank them for being here. The other guy that's here, he's a state senator. He represents this neighborhood. His grandfather was the principal at this school, Mr. Ma. So how about a nice round of applause for Mike Rush? Thank you, Mike. And I want to thank and congratulate the Washington Irving for being the flagship school for green infrastructure at BPS. Now let me ask you guys a question. Why is it important that we do what we're doing today? Not really cutting the ribbon, but think about sustainability. Yeah. Yell it out. Get a job, yeah, what else? Why is it important for us to watch what's happening in the world and the environment? Yeah. We know what we're talking about. What else? Make a change. Yeah, what's the change we want to make? Like, what do you want to do? Do we want to breathe in nasty air all day long? Do we want to breathe in pollution? Do we want the environment, the sea level to rise so that when it goes up real high, it wipes out houses and things like that? What do we want to do? We want to make sure we continue to be friendly to the environment, right? Well, eco-friendly. And let me just tell you right now, this project that we're doing here, this school, you guys, and being part of the school is setting a national standard for being friendly. And a lot of other schools around America are going to see what we're doing here, and they're going to start saying, well, what's going on in Boston? What's going on at the Washington Irving? Because they did something special there. They were able to do work with the water and sewer and work with different partners and come up with sustainability. What's the importance about sustainability? Anyone have ideas? Come on, you learned this stuff. I know you did. Sustainability. Think about it. You know the answer. Is it important for us to be energy efficient? What does that mean? What's energy efficient means? Energy efficient. Tell me what it means. You don't waste a lot of energy. You don't. When you leave a room, the lights are on. You shut the lights off. Is it important for us to have clean air and clean water? Yes. Why? Just curious. Why should we have clean water? Tell me why it's clean water. Yeah. What else? Helps clean the environment. What else? Why do we want clean water? Yeah, we need water. What else? What's in the water? Animals, right? Fish, food, right? Yeah. No puppies in the water. We have to make sure the water. We have to make sure the water's clean so we can get fish that feeds people, right? We want to make sure the fish is healthy. All right, I'm completely off my notes here. So, I just want to say thank you to. I'm just looking for our partners. I want to thank you to all our partners today. I want to thank all of the groups that are here. I want to thank everyone that helped put these boards together. I want to thank everyone who helped build this beautiful space back here. I want to thank the school department. I want to thank, particularly, I want to thank Ms. Davis for all her great work here at this school. And I do mean this. Think about this for a minute. Your school is one of the first, if not the first in the country, to do something like this. So you're setting a standard for the rest of the country. Now, you like to be leaders, right? You like to win? Well, we're winning today. How's that? All right. I'm gonna turn the phone. I'm turning the microphone over now to the superintendent of the schools. This guy here is in charge of all of Boston Public Schools, and hopefully, you know what else is good about climate change? Working. What do you think? I want to say one thing that I love on climate change. We won't have much snow, and we won't have to cancel school. Tommy Chang.
You guys seem disappointed with that. Well, thank you, Mayor Walsh, and thank you for that science lesson, Mayor Walsh. I think we would be glad to have you teach science at the Irving. Yeah. So I want to take a moment to just do some thank yous myself. I want to thank Principal Davis for all your hard work and your dedication at the school. I want to thank all the teachers and all the partners who work with the young people at the Irving. And to all of you, I want to thank you for your hard work. I know we're almost at the first month of school. Actually, we probably just passed the first month of school. So congratulations to all of you. I want to acknowledge State Senator Mike Rush for being here today. Thank you for all your support of Boston Public Schools, and he is a parent also of Boston Public School students. And of course, I want to thank Executive Director Henry Vitale and his team for working with Boston Public Schools and creating and transforming this play space, transforming this, actually it was asphalt space, into a play space and this beautiful bioretention area. We all know that when you are healthier, you are better learners. And that's why the Irving and Boston Public Schools is so committed to your social, your emotional, and your physical wellness. We know that when you are healthy, you're better learners. And the research is very clear about this. When students are healthy, they learn better. And also, this space has been transformed to something that will also benefit the environment. The mayor was talking about this. And how many of you were here last year when you saw this was all asphalt? Just raise your hand if you were here last year and you saw this. Oh, some of you? Yeah, some of the folks in the back saw this. All this was just asphalt. Now you've got this turf, right? And that will support your physical activity. You also have this bioretention area in this outdoor learning space, and you'll learn lessons, especially in your 5th and 7th grade classrooms. You'll get to come out here and have science lessons out here. It took some creative engineering to pull this off. This all used to be a bus drop-off, pick up and drop off, and now that's all being moved outside as well. And I will add a little bit to the mayor's science lesson, if that's okay. The water that used to come down because of rain or because of snow would all drain to the storm drains and then would go out into the rivers and the ocean. Now, it actually stays all in this area and gets soaked back down to the ground. Why is that better? Why is that better? Why do you think that's better, to keep the water here? Yes. Besides dirt, what else might be in the water that might hurt the environment? Yes. Soil. What else might be? Yes. Trash. Okay. Yes, pollutants. So there are other types of pollutants, right, that will get into the water, get drained into the drains, and go out into the ocean. Now it stays here and will get soaked into the groundwater. But do we want pollutants in the groundwater? but it's actually better. What happens when the water with the pollutants goes through the plants and into the soil? Do you know what happens? Plants can grow. They can use some of it, yes. You use the word decompose. There might be another word. It starts with F. Yes. No, almost. Filter. It filters a lot of the pollutants out. And so the plants actually use it for their own fuel, but the water gets cleaned and goes into groundwater. So there's a lot of great benefits. It's benefiting you as students, helping you be more healthy, and it's benefiting our environment. So this is a win-win, right? It's a win-win for the students, and it's a win-win for the environment. So I want to thank everybody who's been a partner to make sure this happens. Again, thank you all your young people. Continue working hard. Have a great school year. I'm going to turn it back to your principal, Ms. Davis.
Okay, you guys have been a great audience. I know it's cold out here, but you guys are participating well, and I'm very proud of you. We're going to keep going with the program. It's going to be a little bit longer. We're almost there. I'm now going to introduce Mr. Henry Vitale, who is the Executive Director of the Boston Water and Sewage Commission, to come up and give you a few words about the project and his vision for the project.
Excuse me. Good morning to all of you, and thank you, Principal Davis, for all your support with this project. I'd like to thank some people. First of all, I'd like to thank Mayor Martin Walsh. He's been absolutely incredible as it relates to this project. It was through his leadership, his narratives as far as green infrastructure, how important green infrastructure is to the city of Boston. So we want to thank the mayor. I want to thank Senator Rush for all his support as it relates to this project. And I'd like to identify a few people from the Boston Water and Sewer Commission who were instrumental in the completion of this project. John Sullivan from the Boston Water and Sewer Commission, our Chief Engineer, Kate England, and Eileen Snedeker. Quickly, I just want to identify that the goals of the Boston Water and Sewer Commission is to provide public health to all the people that live in the city of Boston. We also, another goal of the Boston Water and Sewer Commission is to protect the environment. And thirdly, we do everything we can to educate the residents of the city of Boston, particularly the young people, as far as what we do. We make sure every day that we provide clean water to all the residents of the city of Boston and the treatment of that water. And this green infrastructure supports these three goals. It mimics nature. So I want to thank everybody for all their hard work, and this is a flagship and a symbol of how great this city of Boston is, and it's a model in the country of the United States. Thank you.
Okay, so the part that we've all been waiting for, which is the ribbon cutting. But before we get to that, I want to let all of our guests here know, I think our students know, but we have this really important word here at the Irving, and that important word you may have seen in the front of our building, but it's love. And love here at the Irving stands for living out a vision of excellence. And I'm just really grateful that this project will help us to truly live out a vision of excellence in our classrooms and our students each and every day. So we are really grateful for the gesture of love from all of you who have made this project possible. So let's just give a round of applause to all the people that have made this project possible. Before we do the ribbon cutting, I'm going to need a few volunteers to help me. Ms. Driscoll, can you also come up with my thing? And then, can you actually bring me that list? So our students wanted to express their thanks and their love for this project. So we have a few kids from each class who are going to come up. And I'm going to have Kayan and Makaira come up and help me. Kayan and Makaya, Jenny and Penny. Can you come up and help me? Okay. Also, while we are getting set up, our partners, Tenacity, are here with us today, and they also really benefit from this space. Tenacity is a nonprofit organization that works with schools around tennis and literacy instruction, and so we are excited that we finally have a space to be able to really do our program well and partner with Tenacity. So thank you to Tenacity. Okay. So you guys are just going to hold out the thank you card. Can you come, Penny and Jenny, can you come over here? So you guys want two of you real forward. Let's see if we can hold. It's really long, so let's see. We may need an extra volunteer.
It took so long to actually
To make this, you guys in your class, right?
Yeah.
You walking this way. Okay. So you're gonna help them hold it. Hold it in the middle, and then you're gonna get the end. Okay.
it's bending. Mr. Tibbetts would be proud. Yeah, you gotta keep going. That was.
So we are just really grateful as a school community for this. No words can really express how our students feel. These are sixth graders, so they don't really know our school any other way, but our older students definitely remember this being just asphalt and nothing beautiful back here. So we are very grateful to the city and to Mayor Walsh for this experience.
Let me just say this. We love this school, and we love all of you. And we want to make sure that when we do projects like this, that this is about your future and making sure that everyone here gets a chance to live out your dreams. So I know that as I look out here, there's going to be a state senator here. There could be a president of the United States of America here. Maybe the first woman president of the United States. Hopefully we have one before then, but we'll see. So you never know who's here. So I want to thank you guys for what you do. And on behalf of myself and Tommy Chang, the superintendent, we love doing work to make the school great. And this is a great school, so you guys are awesome. Thank you for the signs.
You can do the ribbon cutting now.
Yeah.
Who sets that up? How does
Where are
this
we going to do
work?
it?
I don't.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut the ribbon. I have no idea where we're going to cut it. Where are we going to cut it? We're going to have everyone come up here. All right, so what we want you guys to do, I want all you guys to come in right behind, right here. We'll cut the ribbon this way so we all get in TV cameras. How's that? All right, let's say Washington Irving. We cut. 1, 2, 3.